Disclaimer. The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are those of the hosts and guests and do not reflect any affiliated organizations. This content is for informational and entertainment purposes only and should not be considered professional advice in any field, including but not limited to sports, healthcare, politics, esports, or music. Listeners should do their own research and consult professionals where needed. We make no guarantees about the accuracy of the information shared. Listener discretion is advised.
Welcome to the Rascals Lounge Podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Rascals Lounge Podcast. Well, guys, today we got a special guest. He is now the CEO of a Gamer's Advantage, Keagen Smith. What's up, man?
Hey, how's it going? It's
Doing good.
Happy to be here. I'm excited to
man.
kind of explain kind of who I am and what's going on with Gamer Advantage and kind of what the new future of that's going to be looking like. And yeah, I'm excited to be here.
That's totally cool, man. So the people around the world, can you just tell them a little bit about yourself? How does all started? How do you came into the pro scenes and esports, etc.?
Yeah, so I mean, like it's kind of a long story, but I guess it's a good time to share it. Like I started playing video games kind of when I was around like 2 years old. I played this game called Insane Aquarium with my mom. So started playing that like when my brother would have naps when he was like newborn. Just played video games and then played like the DS, Xbox, like PlayStation 2, all that. Played like a ton of video games my whole life, but played hockey alongside of it. So I used to like just be a goalie, like playing hockey, and played video games on the side. And then when I was about like 13, I made the decision that I didn't really want to play hockey anymore and wanted to play, video games more seriously instead. So that was around like, 2015, kind of when Rainbow Six Siege came out. Yeah, so I picked up Rainbow Six Siege and just started playing it like Christmas and played it on Xbox for about like a year. And my last year of hockey was basically like my first year of Rainbow Six Siege, where I was on a team and the Rainbow Six Siege 2017 Invitational was happening. And I really wanted to go, but we had hockey like playoffs, and because of like the issues and stuff that were happening on the team, like my parents agreed to let me go to the Six Invitational. So all me, my brother, and my two parents went to the Six Invitational 2017. Got to meet like some of the players, met Canadian, NVK, like the Continuum roster, and from there I was in love with like the game, in love with the idea of playing professionally. And that was actually the invitational that they announced that Pro League wasn't going to be on Xbox anymore. So I was like, all right, well, I got to get a PC. So saved up some money, got a PC, got onto Rainbow Six Siege. My first game of Rainbow Six Siege, I had my keyboard on my lap and the mouse was on a mouse pad like on the actual tower of the PC. And that's how I was playing like my first games. So super scuffed, super like just loved the game. And then started to play with like some friends and then got into like the competitive scene and yeah, played competitive like ever since, like went through all of T3. I think my first like league that I won was Red Cubes, like RCR6. Back in the day it was like a tier 3 league. Had people like J90 and NJR, Gasher, Kool-Aid, like all these other like great players that eventually ended up playing in Pro League. All in it, so that was fun to play. And then, yeah, I got through T3, and when I was 17 years old, like just before I turned 18, Altiora, which was the Canadian Pro League team, reached out to me and asked if I would be interested in trying out for the team. So I said yes. They were like third place, like the team wasn't really great. And so I joined that team. It was like me. So they blew up the whole roster. So it was me, Spirits, Sonar, Euphoria, and Eska. And then, yeah, we had that team with Altiora, and that ended up being the Parabellum team that had like the dream run through the Six Invitational and through Challenger League as well to get us into Pro League. So that's kind of like my background with how I got into Siege and how the team kind of came to be.
Wow, man. So I assume you're from Canada?
I want to take a quick moment and talk to you about Aspire Energy Drink. Aspire is a healthy energy drink crafted using caffeine from premium green tea with 0 sugar or calories. Aspire is refreshingly unextreme energy with only half the caffeine of traditional energy drinks, just enough energy to give you a pick-me-up, but never enough to give you crashes, jitters, anxiety, or insomnia. Aspire is one of the most relatable, down-to-earth energy drink option out there. Visit aspiredrinks.com and use promo code RASCALS to get 20% off your purchase. The host does earn a commission when you use the promo code, in which helps keep the podcast running. Again, go to aspiredrinks.com and use the promo code RASCALS for 20% off.
Yeah, I'm from Windsor, Ontario, so just across the Detroit border.
Yeah, that's where all these legends are. I mean, Canadian, all these great players are from Canada. The CEO of, former CEO of Parabellum, Chris Lama, he's Canadian as well. Phenomenal guy.
Mm-hmm.
And there's quite a few up there. So I'm like, wow, that's amazing.
At the time, it had happened with Siege. They had divided Pro League into 2 different divisions. So they had the US division and the Canadian division. So every team had to have 4 players of each region on a team. So we had to have 4 Canadian players. So that was me, Spirits, Eska.
Spirits, yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, that team was kind of crazy too, because I remember at the time, I had just joined the team. I was on for a couple weeks. And obviously we were not paid crazy salary on Altiora. It was $500 a month. It was nothing incredible. But I mean, it was still cool to be paid at the time. But I know Spirits wasn't able to, afford rent and wasn't really able to live at home because his parents didn't support his gaming, playing video games. So I had to convince my parents to build a wall in our house and move Spirits in to our house for a whole year. So Spirits came from Rimouski, Quebec, which is middle of nowhere Quebec. Drove 16 hours all the way to Windsor, Ontario, straight through Toronto traffic, 5 p.m. And got to our house at 8 p.m. and then came and lived with us for a year and a half. And I mean, that was crazy thing to do. I had to just convince my parents. I was yo, I just met this guy, and to keep our team together. Yeah, Spirits.
Yeah.
And he still plays today. He's on Dark Zero right now.
He was part of the org I was with, Wildcard.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, he was he's been a huge part of just, I don't know, my life and my Rainbow Six Siege life, and I'm
very
happy
nice,
that
very
he's doing
humble,
well.
very quiet guy. I mean, he's really humble, really nice.
Yeah, he's a great guy. But yeah, it was cool to just be able to convince my family that, hey, we got to move this guy in and keep
how
my
did they
team
take
together.
it? They were yeah, or oh.
So my family's always been very, very supportive, which I'm very, very thankful for. And I mean, they're very supportive of both me and my brother's big dreams. My brother is a professional hockey player. He plays for, he's signed by Anaheim right now. He's gonna play for San Diego Gulls.
Get the heck out of here, really?
yeah. So it's
really,
yep. So we just went in different directions, but yes, they've always been super supportive of both me and my brother's dreams and what we want to do. And I kind of explained it to them that he wasn't really able to live anywhere, and he was given the ultimatum, or it was Spirits either had to quit playing video games and go live back at home, or he could move all the way to us and continue playing. And he made that decision to come play. And I'll always say Spirits was the only player that I've ever played with that was 100% all in to get better every single day. That guy was is a grinder and deserves everything that he's achieved. But it's it's crazy how it all came to be.
Yeah, man, that's wild. You know, the good thing is that you shared a journey with him.
Mm-hmm.
You guys did it together. You helped him out, and I'm sure he's truly grateful for it. and look where he's at. Look where you're at now. Now,
Yeah.
you moved a long ways. Now, you stayed in the pro scene for how many years?
So I played. I think we started in like 2020, and I was done by 2022.
So
So
you
I
only
was
did
in
it for
for
2
like a couple
years?
of years, yeah. And like at the time, I was also working for this other company. It was like all online. It was like a brokerage company.
Mm-hmm.
So I was learning like all the business side of everything on with that company. And
Okay.
I mean, that company, I was their first employee there. Went from seeing it do like $10,000 weeks to when I left in like 2024, we were doing like 10 or $1 million weeks. So it was like
Jeez.
big growth with that. So got to see like all the back end business side of things with that, as well as with Parabellum and that org at the same time in the gaming scene.
Mhm.
So I was doing like a lot of different things. I definitely wasn't as 100% all in for like video games because I knew there's not really like a longevity to it right now. And so I was focused on, trying to build a business and, now getting Gamer Advantage and having that business to be able to build something that's sustainable and profitable and be able to, thrive in a gaming industry that's typically been very, very difficult for a lot of companies and organizations to even stay afloat.
Wow, man. It's freaking wild, man. That's good for you, man, because you did what you had to do to learn the business, and then now to be CEO of a business. I'm sure everything that you learned,
Mm.
helped out. That's crazy. Now, 2 years in the esports, do you miss it, or do you wish you could have stayed longer? Because I know there's an amount of
Yeah.
stress. A lot of people don't talk about it. They're like, man, who kind of like talked about the stress about esports, um, was Kickstar.
Oh yeah.
Kickstarter said, listen,
Oh,
I am
it's
better off doing what I'm doing now than to be playing back in the pro scenes. Because people say, oh, can you go back and, go play for an organization, become, and he says, no, 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 no.
yeah.
And he said, I don't want to do it because you feel every single day is probably your last day.
Yeah.
And they could just say, hey, goodbye.
Yeah, it's definitely like a very like
S-
difficult
Stressful.
environment and stressful environment to be in because it's like, yeah, if you don't perform, like I mean some of these guys, like you play what, 8 games, 9 games, 10 games a stage, and it's like if you don't win in those 10 games, like your whole career could be over. And it's super stressful, and the money is not like even that worth it anymore for it to be justified. Like you're not making life-changing money in 3 months playing esports, and it's not really like a sustainable like business because all the organizations, like you're not the organizations don't really have a profitable business model if their team is not winning. So their team needs to win for the org to be able to just break even, and that's not feasible to put that pressure on a team. Like the players already know that they want to win. Like the whole reason they're there is because they want to win. But putting the pressure of like you need to win or else the org's gonna fail is
Yeah.
crazy to have on like 1 or 2 teams, like a whole team or a whole organization of teams. So I think it's a very volatile industry, and I mean I'm hoping to change that a little bit too with Gamer Advantage, because I mean I really want to make this a company that's able to get back to the gaming industry and in a way that keeps it stable and staying alive and growing more than just anything.
Wow, man. It's freaking nice. Yeah, I mean, I asked some young people that are into R6 and they just starting out, and I will ask them, name me one person from Team Phase. I don't know. you know, this Brazilian teams, name me just one. Which one has won a major? They don't know. But you know who they know?
Yeah.
Jinxie.
Jinxie, yeah. Well,
Jinxie,
yeah, Jinxie does content creation, and that's like way
that's
more
another thing.
profitable than
Oh
anything you'll do
God.
with esports. I mean, Bolo, you look at like Bolo, Spoit even.
or
Like you,
Spoy. You know,
you make
Bolo
more
is
money doing
not.
content creation.
Bolo right now has took a decline in his name because he used to stream like every single day, and then when he was a YouTuber and stream, I mean, that's where he grew his popularity and he got really famous, and then got into pro scene, and then after that he kind of like took some time off, but then you got the uprising of these content creators of Xbox just freaking destroying everybody, and the amount of money they're making versus the pro players doesn't even come close. I'm like, geez, these
No,
guys are making so much money now, and versus pro league, it's incredible, but it's due to their content. They're streaming it. I was talking about this not too long ago with a friend of mine, and I said, if these pro players don't get themselves seen, they don't get to be known on social media, and they don't do work outside of just playing esports only, but if they do some content creation, that's going to help them on the long run. I talk about this with Senville as well. I said, if they do that, they make a name of themselves and they can make some money and they could do more other stuff. But
I
it
think
is kind of wild.
I think a lot of it with the player side of things is they're not really there for that longevity though. Like most players that I played with were not there for the money. Like they were there to win and to do anything to win at like all costs. So they're not focused on making like a video or having content creation. So I think like a part of that has to be like put onto the org to have content creation and be able to make content for these players to be able to get more money for the players to be able to have like just be able to focus on their esports. So it's like for example, like with Gamer Advantage, something that could be done is if we pick up an esports team, like they wear the glasses, they wear the glasses, we make content about it. Our content then is used to promote on our socials. We promote it on our socials, and we make more glasses sales. So we make the money for the players. We make the money for the players to not have to focus on anything other than like playing the game. So yeah, we might pull you away for an hour or two to make content or take some pictures or whatever, but it's not like you have to go out and edit the videos and do all that work. Like that's on the org. But I mean, I don't know, it's just the organization business model right now in esports is failing and has failed. And there's no denying it. It's just some of these organizations that you see have deep, deep, deep pockets, and that's why they're able to last so long. And
Yeah.
but they're not profitable.
Wow. Now, how was it that you got into Gamers Advantage? How is it you got into this? I mean, was this something in the site that you wanted to own a business and you wanted to do something, and Gamers Advantage was like, boom,
Yeah, well, I
open up?
mean, Gamer Advantage was kind of my first like gaming sponsor. So when I was playing video games back in the day, like back in I think 2016, 2017, like I was still in T3. I got like a partner code and like War Gamer Advantage glasses. So I've worn the glasses like my whole career, and I even like helped design some of the prototypes with it. So they had sent me like prototypes early on of the glasses, and I was just testing them, and it was like all super 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 thick like frames, and I was like, no, the frames need to be like really really thin and one, be able to fit under a headset so it's not pushing up against your temples or anything, and two, if I'm going to be playing for 8-12 hours, like it better not hurt when I have the glasses on, or else I'm just not going to wear them. So they've made the glasses like super light, like super flexible, like they bend and
Oh,
different
wow.
ways. So
Yeah.
they fit under a headset perfectly instead of just being like a standard headset that's even like regular glasses frames are moving the headsets off people's heads, whereas these are molding into the headset. So yes, I was part of the first kind of like prototypes and designs, and I
So you're the OG.
I was with it from the original, yeah.
Wow, that's freaking crazy, man.
So yeah, I had always kind of seen what was Gamer Advantage was doing and like on the side, but I was
Mm-hmm.
doing my esports, career while they were building up Gamer Advantage at the same time. So I was kind of just watching it, and then I worked the other job. I was working there for a couple years after I was done, playing, and I wasn't super happy with, how things were going with that and the trajectory with that. So I then asked if there was anything available with Gamer Advantage. I came in, just kind of worked and like monitored like how things were going on, and then eventually I decided that I wanted to buy the business. So talked to the owners about it, and just kind of like how Gamer Advantage was going. Like it was not making any kind of money at all. Like it was not profitable, just with all the waste that was, like, it was just all expenses. Like the amount of money that was being spent on unnecessary things was kind of ridiculous. So we got rid of that kind of spending. Like for example, we were spending $14,000 a month on paid media. So like Google ads and like Meta ads. We were spending $14,000 a month on that. There was a media agency that was paid $4,000 a month to post on Instagram. We got 3 posts a month. We got like 11 likes. It was $1,500 someone was paid for emails. Emails hadn't been checked in 8 months. So all of that wasted money we had cut out, and we've made the business more efficient. And now that I've acquired it and know that it's a good business model and it's moving in like a profitable direction, it's like we're able to do giveaways, we're able to give back to the community. And I mean, like just last week we gave away 2 Nintendo Switches to like just our community. And I mean, it's kind of stuff like that we're going to be doing moving forward. We're giving away and giving back into the gaming industry and investing in the gaming industry and using that as our advertising instead of spending a stupid amount of money on other forms of advertising that I don't feel is actually benefiting the gaming industry. So yeah, we're kind of just taking the profits that Gamer Advantage makes and reinvesting that into the gaming industry to have a profitable and sustainable business.
Oh, wow, that's nice. Let me tell you what. After the pod, I got something that I think is gonna help you out that you may like. I think it's gonna work out really good for you. See, I work in the medical field, and I have to look at monitors all the time. And trust me, blue light freaking kills my eyes.
Oh yeah.
So
you gotta get yourself a pair then.
Yeah, I need to get myself a pair, try them out, see how they work. I mean, and give it a try.
Yeah.
No, I use other stuff, but it's not the same if you just have your own pair of glasses.
Yeah. No.
So.
Well, I mean, do you have a prescription or anything in?
No,
Oh, okay.
I don't.
Okay, because we're able to put prescriptions in as well. Like that was kind of the first thing that.
Oh, really?
They established. Whereas a lot of blue light blocking glasses, for some reason, just don't have prescriptions for people.
Okay.
Well, they're like cheaply made, but no, ours we actually have like a lab that puts the prescription in and can have it. But yeah, just the planos are great too, because people's eyes get dried out just from looking at a screen or having like that blue light on them all day. It causes like sleep issues. So yeah, I mean, I believe in them, and I've worn them my whole career, even before I was even like buying the company. So yeah, it's something I just believe in, and I'm gonna do something fun with the business and the money that is made. And if people want to buy the glasses, then everyone can kind of tag along and be a part of that excitement and be a part of that fun.
It's freaking crazy, man. It's wild. Now, there's not too many companies that do this for the gaming community. Is there, or you're just the only one?
I mean,
or you got some, I'm sure there's some knockoff brands and, made in China that you could probably find, but they're just, the quality is not the same.
No, I mean, there's our quality is like the best, and I will stand behind that. Like, I don't think there's any other glasses or blue light blocking glasses that can compete with ours. And it's not even just like me saying that. Like we have studies that actually back up the glasses. Like the glasses are FDA approved. And the difference between our glasses and other, similar companies is most other companies put like a film or a filter over the lens, whereas ours is an actual powder that gets baked into the glass. So it's only blocking the specific wavelength of blue light that is harmful to your eyes, and instead of just blocking blue light on just a wide spectrum. And that's what
And this is
has this.
patent, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not. No,
So don't try
it's
any ideas. Whoever's listening, this freaking patent.
no, it's secure and everything, but
Good.
yeah, it's just like a different kind of product than your traditional blue light blocking glasses. So that's why it's, you know, a different price, is because it's like a premium product. So it's not just some cheap glasses that are going to last like a couple days, or you know, maybe make a little difference. Like, no, these actually have studies that show that they work. So
Now, is there a certain amount of time that you're supposed to change them, or get yourself a new pair, like every 3 years, every 5 years, or they can
yeah,
just
it's kind of
are these
standard
long?
with just regular glasses, like getting your prescription updated
Oh,
like every
okay.
3 years, 5 years. If you feel like your prescription's getting different, you can get an updated pair. But
Okay.
yeah, it's kind of just the same as regular glasses.
Okay. Cool. Cool. And you guys make your own frames and everything?
Like we
You
have a
design them. You design them, or you're linked up with
no, we have a manufacturer that helps, like, makes them, but yeah, we have influence on the design, so we can pick, like, you know, what designs come out, and you know what they kind of look like, but we're not directly like making them.
hmm
We have like a manufacturer that helps with that.
You know, it'll be really cool.
Hmm.
I want to give you an idea. I mean, you just don't know. I mean, you got a lot. You know, a lot of these people know a lot of players from different orgs. Hey, it'll be cool to have a wild card edition, a G2 edition.
Oh yeah, for
I
sure.
mean, you just never know, because if you look at it, a lot of these products that you see online, like Wilson, I'm recently just got into pickleball,
Mm.
and freaking pickleball, Wilson has one that they have the rights to put all the NFL teams on their paddles. So they have this collection that they have NFL paddles. You know, you choose the team you like. Now, I think it will be sick. You know, you got your glasses and you just have
Oh yeah, we could
G2.
have like
Y-
profit sharing with different organizations, kind of
Yeah.
like, you know, like in Rainbow Six Siege, like the esports skins. And
Mm-hmm.
kind of be like a similar thing with that, where we just design them, like, let's say like a G2 skin. It's like got red and black and got like a little G2
Oh, that
logo
would
on the
be
side.
freaking
Like,
sick.
we can do that and have like a profit share with the orgs. And even if it's
Yeah.
not like an org like G2, like maybe probably don't need it, but
Yeah.
even like some of the lower tier orgs, or the smaller orgs that are actually need the support and need like a
Right.
profit sharing to keep, you know, their org open month to month, we can introduce something like that and kind of have these different designs. So yeah, there's a ton of potential
Well,
with that,
I
and
know
we're
the
already
owners
thinking
of
about
Wildcard. They're
it.
good friends. So
All right,
I
well,
mean,
perfect.
we'll talk about that afterwards. That'll be pretty cool, because they freaking owe me a jersey if they're listening. So, because when I got with the org, but it was the previous logo and everything, and they're like, yeah, I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna send you. They totally forgot. I was just doing my thing. So
Yeah,
that's wild. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, M80 will be the cool green and stuff like
yeah,
that. I
we could
mean,
just do different
yeah, make
designs.
freaking designs, man. And then if you expand to Rainbow, you also could expand into Valorant and stuff like that in the other games. And if you get with Counter Strike, hey,
Yeah,
I mean
that's kind
the
of the
sky's the
plan, though.
limit. The sky's
Yeah.
the limit. Nobody's doing it.
No, I know, and I think the craziest thing about it for us is the fact that the business is now, like, it's been profitable for the last 3 months. So it's not
Oh, good for you.
it's not just getting worse and worse. It's like it's actually growing, and you know, I think the next kind of 6 months for us are just getting all of like our systems down, kind of giving back, but just working on things and testing things and lowering like our costs and lowering like the prices for people, and doing different things that are helping the community. And then I think in 2026, like, it's going to be like a huge year for us, where we've kind of cleared all of the shit from the old company and all of the transitional stuff with that, and we'll be in a good position to just be able to do what we want in the gaming industry and give back to the gaming industry and reinvest in it, and do these things like profit sharing and different designs with organizations, having an esports team, going to the collegiate scene and sponsoring like different collegiate programs and collegiate teams, and doing giveaways, doing events ourselves, and just being able to give back to the gaming industry with that as advertising for our glasses sales. So it's not really like we're trying to sell you our glasses that we fully believe in. It's like, no, our glasses sales let us do cool things, crazy things, good things in the gaming industry and give back. So it's a great thing to be on board with. And the more sales we make, the bigger things and better things we can do. So it's not
That's
really like I'm
crazy.
trying to sell you on glasses, because we'll be able to do these things anyways. It just might take a little longer because our main principle is like we're staying profitable and we're never ever going into debt. And that's like the golden rule for Gamer Advantage now. And if we maintain that, like, we're going to be fine because we make our sales every day.
Wow, man. That's wow. That's really nice. Did you had to like take any type of course or anything to learn about the eyes and the retina, how all this affects or anything before you got into it, or you just
Not
know the
really.
basics? Really?
Not
No?
really. I kind of just know the basics. Like for me, I'm not like I've worn the glasses my whole career, so I know that they work and I fully believe in them. So
Yeah.
for me, like I don't need to know that the exact science or like the retina or like how it's like how blue light's impacting you. My cousin
Yeah.
is more so on that side of the aisle with things, because at its core, Gamer Advantage is like a health and wellness company where
Mm-hmm.
it's like the lenses were designed to help people's eye health and improve eye health for especially like the elderly. So that was kind of the main designs, was for the health and wellness side. So my cousin is more focused on the health and wellness and is dealing more with that. So his name's Ryan, and he's working more on our Instagram, like the Gamer Advantage Instagram. So that's kind of the direction that he's going with things. But yeah, it's very different for both of us. But I'm not too concerned with like the health benefits for it.
Yeah.
I'm excited to be able to build things and build in the
Yeah.
gaming industry and get back to it. And yeah.
Oh,
Upgrade your screen time, whether you're gaming, working, or just browsing. With Gamer Advantage blue light blocking eyewear, they are expertly crafted for gamers or for anyone that's in front of a screen for long hours. Feature an exclusive Resmi lens technology. These glasses are engineered to minimize digital eye strain and shield your eyes from the detrimental effects of blue light. Gamer Advantage's clinically proven and doctor-recommended glasses not only offer unparalleled eye protection, but also boost focus and significantly enhance sleep quality, ensuring you stay at the top of your game. Visit gameradvantage.com and use promo code RASCALS at checkout to get 10% off your purchase. The host does earn a commission when you use the promo code, which helps sustain and grow the podcast. Once again, use promo code RASCALS at checkout to get 10% off your purchase.
that's crazy, man. It's freaking wow. So who's your cousin? I don't know who he is.
Yeah.
Was he a gamer as well, or no?
I mean, he's not he's not as much of a gamer as me. Like me and him used to play video games growing up. His name's Ryan Ballier. So
Okay.
me and him used to play games growing up. We'd play like Battlefield 4, Halo 4, Minecraft back in the day, like Call
Hey,
of Duty.
Battlefield 4. Okay. You're
So we-
talking my language
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, we played like Siege in the early days, so like on Xbox. But he ended up going like a different path, which was like working out in the gym and sports and health and wellness and that kind of side of things. So he's not as much of a hardcore gamer as what I've come to be. But me and him definitely played games back in the day, and he's moving Gamer Advantage and working with Gamer Advantage to promote and put us in the sports industry, and like signing professional like athletes to do not giveaways, to do promotions for our product and wear the product,
Correct.
test the product, kind of similar to what I'm doing on the gaming side of things. So it's
Mhm.
just growing the gaming industry and the sports industry and getting it to connect so everyone can benefit from it.
That's nice. I got to bring him on one of these days.
Yeah.
You gotta send me his social if he's
Yeah.
on X or something.
Yeah,
Because I don't.
he's not too much of a Twitter user, but
Oh,
or
he's
X
not.
user. He
Oh,
uses Instagram mainly, so it's a different
uh,
world. But that's like it's good for us though, because it
yeah, because you guys expand all over
yeah
and you're all over different socials and everything.
yeah. So the
That's
glasses are good
cool.
for everyone. So might as well get it to as many people as possible. So
True. It's just the hard part is getting the name out there,
mhm.
and once people know more about it, know what's it about, it just spreads out like a wildfire.
Yeah,
Then you take advantage. I mean, I think Oakley, it happened to Oakley. I think it was independent. One person owned it, and then they made so much, and then this company bought them over. I forgot how it's a history. It's really awesome, and it happens to a lot of people that start off, and their products become so good that this major brands are like, okay, we want to have several billions, or I don't know how many millions. You'd be like, sure.
yeah.
I
I mean,
mean,
that's what happens with Gamer Advantage. Like I don't know. I want to make sure it's something that helps the gaming industry, and
correct.
I would never like sell it to like a company that I think would actively
Like
hurt
kind of ruin it.
yeah
Yeah.
like hurt like the gaming industry in a way that I don't agree with. Um,
Right.
but yeah, I mean, if I were to sell it, it would probably be to go buy something else and build like another project and do it again with
Correct.
a different company. So
Oh yeah. But yeah, that's not in the talks.
that's
That's not in
long,
the
long,
talks.
long future.
That's long, long future. But I see it having the potential of growing really, really massively big,
Mhm.
which I hope it does. I mean, I gotta try them out. To be honest, I gotta try out a pair, see how that goes.
Yeah, I'm confident you'll love them. So
Yeah, I like the fact that it's bendable and everything, that it could fit real comfortable. Especially having headsets, because I mean, I have to use headsets all the time when I'm doing my podcast, and even playing. So if it's that comfy and the way you're describing it, I'll be down. Now, you do sell on every website? Do you sell on Amazon as well, or no?
right now we're kind of more so just focused on like our just
Your
regular
website?
website sales, so
Oh, okay.
gameradvantage.com. So Amazon right now is kind of just like a weird transitional phase because it's super super hard to transition stuff with Amazon from like the old company to the new company. So it's really bogged down and taking its time. um, but it's in the process. So right now it's just
What was that about?
our store.
I didn't know that what happened. What did transition? What did it change?
Well, so it's just like all of the like Gamer Advantage, like our Gamer Advantage, the Gamer Advantage now is like a new company, and it's like a new company like that's acquired the old Gamer Advantage, but
Okay.
it's just to transition like the bank account information, like all of the
Oh,
owner
all the stuff.
information, like all that information takes time, and Amazon's really difficult with stuff like that, so it's just taken like the longest amount of time, but yeah, so
But
right now
potentially you will sell on Amazon, right?
potentially, yeah.
Okay. Now this is another thing I want to ask you. Are you guys going to be linked up with Klarna or Zip, that you could do your 4 payments?
Like with insurance companies or
No, 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 no. Those what's going on now is pretty popular. I think even DoorDash is doing it too. You could buy a product, right? And then you don't have to pay all the money up front. It goes through with 4 payments.
oh, okay. I mean, I'm not too sure about it. I'll have to look into it. But no, I
You want
haven't
to
thought.
look into that. That is right now one of the biggest
Hmm.
biggest thing that's going on. A lot of companies are doing it. I mean, I think Nike. I know Asics, because I run on Asics running shoes. They do it. They're with Zip, and then you just click on the product that you want, and it says 4 installment payments, no interest, and you click yes, and automatically deducts the money out of your bank account. They split it in 4 payments.
Okay.
And
Interesting.
then
What's it called
and
again?
that one is called Zip. There's Klarna. There's a whole bunch. It's like 4 of them. And you could just go. That one's Zip. That one's is pretty popular. And then Klarna is Klarna. That's another one. A lot of jewelry stores are using that. I think Pandora, because my wife likes freaking Pandora. And then so I'm like, I'm not gonna pay $300. And then like, hey, you could do the 4 installment payment. I'm like, okay, good deal.
Yeah.
You know, because you don't have to use a credit card, nor you have to get credit. So it deducts it out of your, but you do have to have a bank account. If you don't have
Yeah.
a bank account and it's not linked up to a bank account, then it's not going to work. So it's like, it's really cool. And DoorDash has now got involved. Now they're doing that too.
That's just crazy to make
Yeah, DoorDash, that food, you know, it's like, I mean, I don't see splitting 4 payments on $50. I mean,
Yeah,
who would
that's
want to do?
crazy.
I mean, usually you want to do that if you have like a banquet or you have like 50 people
Yeah,
over.
huge order or something.
Yeah, it's a order of $200-$300, you know, then fine. 1-800-Flowers, you know, these people, they're doing it as well.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like, you want to send flowers to your wife? I'm like, damn, I'm not going to spend $190 just for flowers. You know, I'd rather get her something that she could, you know, always use every day. You could split it in 4 payments. I'm like, damn it. Okay, deal. Let me just get it.
Yeah.
Think about, I mean, that's something to
Yeah.
think about. I saw that and I was like, okay, cool. Because a lot of these guys are young. Okay, I'm just giving you some advice here. A lot of these players are young. A lot of them are still living with their parents.
Oh, yeah.
They can't say, "Hey, mom, dad, can you help me out with $140?" So I don't know their prices, your price range of, you know, on your eyewear, but because I think you might have made some adjustment and changes since you took over. But that being said, you know, a lot of them are young. They're 16-year-olds, 17-year-olds, and 18-year-olds. You know, they're young, and the older ones, they're like, okay, cool, you know. But the younger ones are very hard to tell their parents,
Yeah.
you know, hey,
Yeah.
can you just help me out with $200 or something to get these eyewears that help me block, you know, blue light, you know, and it will help them sleep as well, because there's benefits, so much benefits of using these blue blockers. So, you know, that's something their parents may say, okay, fine, I will do the 4 installment payment.
Yeah.
There's no interest rate. There's no interest on it. Fine. You know, we'll do that.
Yeah,
Now,
I'll look into it.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That's something that you may want to check into.
Mhm.
You may want to check into that. My question is, I think you get I don't know how is it now. They work on their end. It's totally different. I think they give you the money up front. They give you everything. And then the customer has to pay it to them.
Yeah.
I
think
don't know
that's
how that works.
Yeah.
I think that's probably how it works, you know. So it's like, okay, hey, so dude, that's pretty cool. Now, what's the warranty on your products?
So we have like a 45-day money back guarantee if you don't like the glasses or you want to like replace them with a different like frame. So
Okay.
so yeah, I mean it's like pretty secure. Like warranty. It's just pretty simple, pretty basic. 45-day money back guarantee if you don't like it. And
Which
yeah.
usually everybody will know within the first 3 days.
Well, yeah, I mean, we recommend
Yeah.
like 7 days. Like if you wear the glasses for 7 days, you'll notice a difference in your sleep pattern and like your
Yeah.
sleep, and the quality of your sleep as well. But yeah, I mean, you'll notice. I mean, most glasses, like the standard rate in like the industry for glasses, the return rate is around 20%. Like our return rate is less than 1%. So
Oh, good for
so
you.
when people buy them, like they like them, they keep them. So
Yeah.
I'm confident that people will like them, and if not, you can always send them back. So yeah.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Now, out of the business side, what do you do in your spare time, man? Do you have any hobbies?
I play video games. Yeah.
That's it. You
No,
don't
no,
fish.
I
You
like
don't freaking cook cookies or any bake cookies or something.
sometimes like I'll hang out with my family, like watch hockey, go out like to
Okay,
eat
hockey.
dinner and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Like my brother plays hockey, so watch that. But no,
Any
other than that,
ice
like
fishing at least?
no ice
No.
fishing. Not a huge outdoor person. I like just
Okay.
playing some video games and working on my business. That's my thing.
That's your life. Hey, okay.
So yeah, I'm living the dream.
You're living a dream. Do you know Dispa?
Dispa? The name sounds familiar, but like not 100%.
Dispa, yeah, he's Canadian as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think, yeah, I think he's Canadian as well. He's really cool. Or Canadian or EU? I forgot. Oh my God, my brain is going crazy. My brain is going wild. I'm trying to. So the thing is, when you get into esports, you start getting to know so many names,
Oh yeah, with a ton
so
of
many
names.
people that you're just like, oh gosh, who is who now? I remember this person. I remember that person.
Yeah, a lot of
And
different names as the years go by.
yeah, it is. You got to meet anybody like other than the esports side? You got to meet anybody else that is pretty popular
Well,
and
like right after I was done playing like stage 2, like into stage 3, I was asked to come out to the actual NAL desk for like to be an analyst, like and just talk.
Mhm.
So I went out and got to meet like Stokes, Blue, Intero, Pengu, Jesse, like all those guys. So got to meet like all the people on the production
Oh
side of
yeah.
things too. Some of them I'd known from playing in Challenger League. So yeah, I mean I got to meet quite a few people that were all just playing in Siege, and everyone just had like a love for Siege.
Yeah, Pengo's really cool. I mod for him, and he's really nice guy. We follow each other on X as well,
Hmm.
and it was crazy because when I first saw him playing, I mean, I said this guy is really good. It's very talented. But then there was that big confusion between him and the Shaiko dilemma thing and all this stuff, and then you hear so many sides of the story. You got people that hated him and then some people that loved him. I was like, okay, what the world's going on? I said, you know what? I'm not going to listen to the gossip and rumors and all this. Let me just get to know him personally. And once I got to, you know, go to his channel, he was phenomenal. And I said, hey, listen, I mod for all pros, for many, many, many pros. And he looked it up. He said, sure, you could mod for me. You're really nice to my chat and all this. And started modding for him. And ever since we been very cordial, really nice. I have a question. He always, reaches out, and reached back to me and everything. He was really, really cool guy. Bengo is actually a pioneer, man. That guy is an OG.
Yeah.
Him and Kickstar.
Yeah, him, Kicks, Canadian.
Have you got to meet Kicks?
I don't think I got to meet. No, I don't think I got to meet Kicks. Like, I
Because
mean,
you were. Wait, you didn't play back when it was the Xbox time, right? When the Xbox was in the pro.
well, I played. I was just like 14 years old, 15 years old,
Ah,
so
okay.
I didn't get to play like Pro League or
Okay.
anything. So,
So you
um,
got to see Kick. You remember Snake Nade back in the
oh yeah,
days?
yeah. Like I was around for all of like the pro scene back in the
Oh
day,
man,
and
so
saw it
yeah,
all,
you
and,
were.
like Redeemer and like those type of
Yes,
guys.
Redeemer. I had Redeemer on the pod.
Yeah, yeah.
Freaking
So
nice guy. Very
yeah.
nice guy.
I think at the end of the day, I think most people are just like, chill people that are just trying to play Rainbow Six Siege,
Yeah.
and sometimes people get caught up in how they play Rainbow Six Siege, or kind of like that character that they portray in the game, and what the drama or whatever. And
Yeah.
at the end of the day, like most people are just enjoying playing a game and all have that in common, and really are just trying to do something cool and have fun. So I think, yeah, most people at the end of the day are pretty nice once you actually get to know them.
That's cool, man. Yeah, it's true. Once you get to know a lot of these guys, they're really chill.
Hmm.
I know some cocky, arrogant, people
Yeah.
that I don't even want to associate myself with. I'm like, screw that. I don't care if you're good at the game, but you're just a dirtbag. I just rather not, hang out with you. But, the majority of all of them are very humble. They're really cool. They're very cool. Wow, that's crazy, man. How does it all start? I bet your parents right now are like, wow, you made it this far. Look at you now, CEO of a company. What are they saying actually about this?
I mean, they're super happy and super proud and like excited for both me and my brother and what we're doing and are happy with us just kind of taking the reins now, where they're like, all right, like my dad's gonna retire in the next couple of years here, and like so they're looking to just take a step back and kind of have a more relaxed, chill life. So it's nice that all the hard work and everything that they put in, like for me and my brother when they were raising us, has paid off, and now me and my brother are kind of doing our own thing and both successful. So they're happy about it and excited and helping and doing everything that they can for us, and it's been great.
Yeah, I bet. I mean, usually every parent wish their kids to do something that they know like it's going to help them out on the long run in the future. Your brother right now is into hockey. I bet their vision is like he's going to go professional. He's going to play for Canada.
He probably is.
He's going to go, or probably you don't know, probably the National Hockey League, America is going to say, hey, we want you to play for the Stars or somebody, for a team.
Right now he plays for San Diego, and he's probably going to play there with like the next 2 years, and then we'll play for the Anaheim Ducks in the NHL. So that's what his trajectory is looking like right now.
He is freaking like a beast then.
Oh yeah, I mean he's 6'6", like 230 pounds, like just huge guy.
6'6"?
Like if you look up on Twitter, like Connor Smith, KONNOR SMITH, there's some hits. Like you'll see some hits. Let me see if I can pull it up.
Oh my freaking goodness, 6'6". He's a basketball player on ice, man. What the heck?
Yeah, he's huge.
Wow.
He's got some big fights like in there.
Really?
Yeah, you can.
I'll have to check this out. Let's check this out. Okay, I see him.
Yeah. There's one like Ducks and Pucks. Connor Smith drops them again. Number 63.
Oh my goodness. Bro, he's huge.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Wow, man, that's wild. That's wild. So he's been playing since early age, I assume, right?
Oh yeah, he's been playing hockey on skates since he was like 3 years old. So.
And you?
Yeah, I started playing hockey at like around the same age, like 3-4 years old. But for me, I always loved video games a little bit more than I loved hockey.
Yeah.
So
I like to play it on a video game, but not actually getting knocked out, getting hit in this and
that's
that.
why I played goalie too. I was not a fan of being hit or anything like that. So I'll stay in the
drop
net.
down sideways. That's all you got to do.
Yeah.
If you don't know what to do, just drop down, lay down sideways.
Yeah, exactly. So we're both doing our own things.
That's good. And your cousin now on board here helping you out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's wild.
Yeah.
This is really wild. When you guys took over and you made the announcement on X, I was like, what? I was in shock because previously I reached out to this company, and they said, yeah, get in contact with this guy, and be on the pod. We don't mind it, So I was like, okay. And I reached out, and I think they were just going through some transition, they never got to reach back to me.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, there's just probably something's going on, because usually, people like this, they want to reach back. But if their mindset is on something, then, they have things they got to figure out. And then when I saw the announcement that you took over, you and your cousin, I was like, whoa, okay, this is different. What's going on here?
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, this is new. And I see a lot of people very supportive, and of course you're going to get those haters, they're just envious. And some kids are like, oh, now the company's going to go down. And I was like, oh, here we go again. No matter what you choose, there's always going to be a hater.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
it is what it is. And at the end of the day, I think like most of what the haters are is just like people that are ignorant and don't know what they're talking about.
yeah.
Um,
They just don't hate the company. They don't have anything to say. They're just hating you personally. Probably
yeah,
you
and I
you
mean,
you shot that person in a video game and killed them, and they're like just like they're still salty about it.
I mean, you can hate me for it, but at the end of the day, I the company is now at a point where it's successful and it's not going into bankruptcy. Like
Amen.
that's at the end of the day, I don't care if you're mad at me for saving this company because now it's profitable, now it's growing, and now we're going to be able to give back to the gaming industry. So, I mean,
Yeah.
people that are going to hate, so what? I mean, you look at like Mr. Beast, he cures people's eyesight, cures blindness, helps with all this stuff, and he still gets hate. So it is what
Yeah.
it is. Like you just gotta keep doing your thing, and I mean, I'm confident in our vision. I'm confident in what we're doing, and we're gonna keep on pushing.
How many employees do you have working for you?
Right now, it's just me, my cousin, and we have one other person, Gene. He's our guy that works with like customer service and just fulfillment. So,
Okay. So this is like you guys have a building, you have your own
nope,
office,
it's all online right now.
remote
Yeah,
online. Okay, you work from home. Okay.
yeah. So
Okay, good.
just keeping it
Okay. So
efficient.
that saves money right there. You don't have to pay for, a mortgage or whatever, a building, taxes, all this stuff because of land. Because
Nope.
once you have an office, you got to pay for all this
Oh
stuff,
yeah,
and you got multiple employees
yeah. And I mean,
working.
Strong Coffee Company brings a revolution to your coffee experience with its premium instant blends, designed for those who seek both convenience and health benefits. The black Fairtrade instant coffee stands out, offering a robust and smooth flavor similar to a traditional cup of coffee but enhanced with added benefits. Each serving is enriched with 15 grams of high-quality protein, 5 grams of MCTs, and 250 milligrams of adaptogens, including ashwagandha and theanine. This ensures sustained energy, improved alertness, and a calming effect without jitters. The unique combination of ingredients promotes better sleep and mental clarity, making it an ideal choice for busy professionals. For those who prefer a creamier option, Strong Coffee Company's lattes combine the benefits of protein, collagen, and hyaluronic acid with organic Arabica coffee and healthy fats to fuel your mind and body for hours. Strong Coffee Company's commitment to quality is evident in their use of eco-friendly practices. With quick delivery and exceptional taste, their coffee is a convenient option and a nutritious addition to your daily routine. Experience a healthier, more productive day with Strong Coffee Company. Visit strongcoffeecompany.com and use promo code RASCALS at checkout to get 20% off your purchase. The host does earn a commission when you use promo code RASCALS, which helps sustain and grow the podcast. Once again, visit strongcoffeecompany.com and use promo code RASCALS at checkout to get 20% off your purchase.
we've slimmed it down to be as efficient as possible and are going to run it as efficiently as possible. So that way we're not spending money on a ton of unnecessary stuff like mortgage, taxes, a ton of like just different employees that nothing really gets done. So
Now, what
everything,
about the designer? You got to pay for a designer to design your eyewear, no?
yeah, well that's with our manufacturing. Like so if it's like a completely different company that we kind of work with, that
Okay.
like we would pay them to manufacture the glasses for us. So they have like kind of their own designs and we can have influence on those designs too. So it's yeah, like it's not like we have to design something specifically. But we just work with like a different company for those type of things.
Oh man, cool. That's wild, man. Now this, yeah, because these manufacturers they make not only for one brand, they do multiple
No,
brands.
yeah, it's not just one,
Yeah,
one company. So
there was a documentary I saw not too long ago. Like, she was years, but the manufacturer wasn't even in the United States. It was like overseas,
mhm.
and it was somewhere in Europe, and they were just making so much for different companies. They say, "You think you're buying this brand? Actually, this is the same company that makes this brand, this brand, this brand."
Yeah,
And then, people just started just like, okay, wait. It's like saying Lexus and Toyota. It's the same company. It's the same thing.
Oh, so
Lexus is
like
Toyota.
where our difference is like the lenses, like the actual lens technology is
Correct.
completely different. Like the frames are, designed uniquely with like the flexibility and the lightness. But yeah, we have like two labs right now. We have a lab, one in California to deal with like North American orders, and then we also have a lab in the UK, and they deal with all European and UK orders as well. So yeah, we kind of have those two distribution centers, and they work to be able to distribute everything and make sure prescriptions are put in, and what kind of the lenses are proper and everything like that. So yeah, we just work with those two different like two different distribution centers, and they're helping us get our glasses out to everyone around the world.
Wow. So you do sell in Europe as well, no?
Yeah, we do sell in Europe as well.
Okay. That's crazy, man. Freaking good for you, man. That's wild. That's amazing.
Thank
Because
you.
now you sell the majority, but your majority of sales are in United
Yeah,
States or
definitely. Yeah, United States for sure. Not like a huge percentage, but a good amount do come from like the UK.
okay.
So making some sales there. So we just want to make sure that we're able to distribute to everyone around the world, and it's not like I said,
How
these
about
glasses are
Canada?
for.
Canada's
Yep,
doing good?
yep. Canada's got some decent sales and stuff like that. It's just the border causes some issues sometimes with that. Because
Oh,
the
with
Canadian
the
US border
yeah.
is such a hassle. But no,
Is it
so
the delivery part?
yeah, it's just sometimes the deliveries take like a long time because they go through customs at the border, and that process could take like a couple days. So we still
Now,
deliver to
this is
Canada,
when
no problem.
people is this when people are delivering stuff by ground, or do you just deliver? You could deliver by air, but it's going to cost more, right?
Yeah, yeah. We have like
Okay.
a shipping structure in like on our website, like when you're checking out, where you can
hmm
select like it'll give you different options for ground shipping and 1 day air shipping, stuff like that. So
Yeah, the customer will have to pay a little bit more if they want air
mhm.
because it gets there faster. That's why I was talking about, if you're gonna be selling in Amazon, because let me tell you, the sales
They're
in
quick.
Amazon is so freaking crazy, and all these companies are just like dumping their products on Amazon because it's what tap tap go done,
Yeah, it's quick.
and it's super quick and fast. I just put it in, save it, just click, go, and it's already sent to my home. Probably the next day I already get it.
Yeah.
Because I think what they do is that they have these companies make sure that their products are basically in almost all of their warehouses. So they're, I think, what is it? They have like, there's a warehouse to every state.
Oh yeah, I mean they got warehouses for like almost every
Yeah,
city. Like
every city. Yeah. So they have a warehouse in every state, of course. And then this is why you get that 1 day shipping. I mean, they're playing it really smart.
mhm.
It is really smart. So there's like, okay, you could join us, but your product, make sure you have sufficient inventory for the 55 states, So because when we say we need this, to be shipped out the next day, it's got to be there.
Yeah. So I
I
mean, right
think
now
Prime
it's
is 2 days. I think a 2-night thing.
yeah,
But there's things I put down for 2 nights and I get it the
yeah,
the
next
next
day.
morning.
It's quick.
I'm like, what the heck? I thought I was gonna have to wait 48 hours. Nope, it's there
Mm,
because the warehouse is nearby. I was like, oh, I see now.
yeah.
I
For now,
see
we're
now.
just keeping our distribution centers. Maybe in the future, like depending on increase in sales and whatnot,
hmm
um, might make more sense to go with Amazon. But for now, we're just keeping it as organic and original as possible.
Okay. Okay, good. I mean, I think it costs money to sell your products
Oh
on
yeah.
Amazon,
I
right?
mean, yeah, they take like a good percentage of the costs and the revenue for it too. So
Ah,
it's not like you're doing it for free.
yeah, okay. It's not like you're gonna be gaining a lot, They
Yeah.
don't tell you that's the fine print. They're not gonna tell you the cons about it.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
gonna
I
say,
mean,
"Oh,
people
really?
just
You
think
want to
it's
sell
the
your product
benefits,
here?
but yeah, you definitely pay for it, and
Yeah, I want 80% of everything you
I
sell."
think it's around like 30% that they take. I'd rather
Yeah,
that 30% be used to go to the gaming industry.
go to the gaming industry. Yeah, smart. So yeah, you need to advertise more the company and that what because people would just eventually go to your website.
Hmm.
Now, are you gonna have an app?
Probably not. I don't.
Not an app?
I like. It's not something that we're working on or really thinking about right now.
Okay.
But maybe down the line in the future, if it makes sense, or we have something that can
You know,
like.
because a lot of these stores have their own apps. You know, you just click on the store app
Mhm.
and then, you know, open it up and you can just select what you want, boom, click and go. But I assume that's also another thing that costs a lot of money to make.
Yeah, well, we'd have to
Have
find
somebody
someone design it,
to
and
design it. Yeah, this takes a lot. I mean, probably down the road, that's probably, you know, one of the cool things. Everybody just tell them, just download the app and just purchase what you want. Just click and go. That's it.
yeah,
Click checkout and you're good to go, man.
yeah, maybe something we could do in the future, but yeah, lay down the line.
Yeah. Well, I mean, well, the good thing is that you're profitable now. You guys are not in the negative. You're growing, and it's going to take some time. You own the company for how many months? 3 months now?
Just took over like June 1st, essentially. So uh, it was just I'd still been working on the company. Like I was just solo, like working on the company while it was still in like the old ownership, like while it was being transitioned.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been profitable for the last 3 months, and we're on track to be profitable for this month too.
Good.
We already are profitable this month, not on track, but
Okay.
we've already
Good.
hit it. So yeah, we're in like a good spot.
Let me tell you something. I know a lot of business owners, and they usually tell me they start seeing profit after a year.
Yeah, I mean,
After
we've
a year,
seen it
you
in the
just did it
first.
in such a short period of time. It's like, man, I bet the previous owners like, wait,
Yeah, I mean,
what?
yeah, sold the company for pennies, and now I got
Yeah.
something that's actually profitable where no one wanted it, and that was the thing. Like they thought it was just like so like non-profitable and such like a hard losing company that
Mm-hmm.
they didn't really want it, and I was like, I'll take it, I guess, and it's already profitable.
Smartest thing you did, man.
Yeah.
Smartest thing you did. I don't know if there's this podcaster I listen to, Patrick David. He's all about, you know, he does this different type of podcast, but he's also an entrepreneur, and he talked about when's the best time to buy shares and stocks and all this type of stuff, you know. So when all this big dilemma happened with Tesla, because it was sinking really bad and it dropped dramatically, he was telling all the friends, go buy stocks, hurry up, buy now, because this is gonna only last for like a month or two and then it's gonna skyrocket back up.
Yeah.
So eventually it did, and all of his buddies were like thanking him later. He's like, I told you when to buy. Did you do it?
Yeah.
So what you did basically, you know, it's kind of the same thing. You took a company that was on a brink, I mean, very, very super low. They weren't doing good, and you just took it. Now I want to buy it.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and transform this. Now I know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
And the good thing is that your name, you know, is pretty much popular. A lot of people know who you are.
Well, yeah, I mean, you
And,
can look me up and see that like I'm an actual
yeah.
gamer that's,
Yeah.
played in the industry and been
and
a part of
the, and
it.
the and the pro scene and everything. So I think that right there is the big bonus.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it
Keagen
helps
P3NGU1N,
helps keeping it all like organic, because I mean, it kind of makes sense for me to organically promote it and push it and even get back to the gaming industry. So yeah, and then now with my cousin as well, like he's got connections and stuff like that on the health and wellness side of things. He's growing that. And again, all of it's just, going into profits and being able to be used to reinvest and, grow this company even bigger. So it's all in due time, but we're all on the right track right now.
There you go. Now, Keegan, I want to ask you something. How do you came up with your name, gamer tag Penguin? Because you got Pengu on one side and you got Penguin. How did that came about?
So it was back in T3 I was playing, and I was playing Twitch and Smoke on like in scrims, and my teammates were like, "Oh, bro, you're like Pengu." Like I think I got like a 4K with Smoke or something like that, and my teammates were like, "Oh, you're like playing like Pengu and stuff like that." So I was like, "All right, whatever. I'm just gonna change my name to Penguin then." But there was a player that already had like just the regular spelling of Penguin, and I was like, "Well, I can't be like a copycat." So I
Yeah,
made it P3NGU1N to spell penguin just with like some numbers. And
correct.
that's the name that I chose. So I've just been rocking with it since.
Wow. That's wild, man. That's wild. Well, brother, I know time is of essence and you're a busy man. And I know you got a lot of things going on. But for the people around the world, can you give them your socials, where they could find you, where they could buy your products, um, everything? Go ahead.
Yeah.
Stage is yours, man.
Yeah, so I mean, our socials are just Gamer Advantage, like on Twitter or X, on Instagram, TikTok. You can buy the product, gameradvantage.com. Everything is always linked on all of our socials, so you can find the different socials, but just gameradvantage.com, and you'll be able to find everything there.
There you guys go. There you have it. Gamers Advantage. Try it out. Try it out. Let them know. Let me know as well. So yeah, that's awesome. Thank you so much, man.
Yeah, thank
Thank
you.
you so much, man. It's an honor to have you over, and hopefully I could bring in your cousin as well and talk about his journey as well into Gamers Advantage and see how is it going on his side. Okay, brother. Thank you, man.
Thank you so much.
Pleasure.
Yeah.
Okay, folks. Have a good one. Till next time. Peace.
Thank you for listening to this episode on the Rascals Lounge Podcast, and please don't forget to follow us on X and on your favorite podcast platform.